Hey Jennifer, yeah, I'm glad you could get some stuff in. Yeah, it's tough when when you haven't been able to get much feedback. So at this point, I just want to go over some things really quick, and you can also grab me on Google Hangouts because you do have 3 more days to work on stuff. So first of all, you need to look under image size and you need to get the size right. So it says 5 by 5. It needs to be 8 by 10. So this is really important to get this. This is the stuff that should be taken care of like in the, when you first start your file. So I would go in there and fix that. And in terms of the background, you can see how dark it is. It doesn't really allow the caricature to come out at all. Oh, I see you have some kind of U thing over it. I'm just going to turn this stuff off so I could look at what you have going here because I can't see it otherwise. So it's going to be really important for you to get in there and clean up these masks. I know you're rushed and stuff. I fully understand that, but basically I do grade by the grading rubric. So get in there and really clean that stuff up so it doesn't, because it just looks pretty sloppy. Overall, I think it's kind of a cool idea. Another thing is you need to add the text that is the client wants, which is the terrible toy Todd or whatever. I would really look for a couple other objects too, because this is really hard to see what this is. And then I'm only really seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, and this almost doesn't really count. So maybe there's something else that I'm missing. Oh yeah, that. That's also a problem. You can see how fuzzy it is. So again, I know you're going to be crunched for time, but it's going to be really important to pick up these points and actually get it correct. So in terms of the text needs to change. This background is just way too, let me see if it's down here. The background is way too dark, this one. You can't really see anything over it. I think the background works okay though. So again, I would go in and do a levels adjustment, and I would just look and see how I can make it so that it can, the caricature just stand out. So I'd make it probably, you can go either way, but since there's a lot of dark parts on this, I would go lighter. It's all about contrast, right? So if dark on light is viewable, light on dark, but if you've got dark on dark, you can't see that. That's a big design lesson. So I'd make it really light like this. And again, I can turn this off and you can see the difference. Yeah, this is a real problem. I don't even know what that is. Another thing too is you could add some kind of glows to make it stand out. Oi, I don't know what all that stuff is. So again, go under layer styles. And again, you can just look at this stuff, but that's way too, oh yeah, see, look at all the fragments from your masks. Yeah, that's a real problem. It's going to make it really a lot smaller. See when I put the mask on, see all these are fragments from the mask that needs to be cleaned up. But I mean, once you get it cleaned up doing something, and I'm not saying to do red, I'd probably not do red actually. I'd probably go and do something that was more a yellow or an orange, something like that. Let's see, just because the red is just is hard to see. Yeah, do something like that, and then you can, make the opacity up a little higher, and that'll help to make it stand out. Again, something has to happen here too because you can't see this at all. So, so anyway, I think that you've got your work cut out for you if you want to get through this. So, I'm on Google Hangouts, like I say. Just grab me. If you want any other feedback, just grab me. But make sure to incorporate these changes. It's going to be really important. Okay.